Business mom, business mom. Oh, he lives a dude. Y'all know. Totally. Righteous. Righteous. A certain ways. Wow. Oh, okay, it's gonna be a treat. It's gonna be a treat. My gym partner is a monkey. Monkey, monkey, monkey. My gym partner is a monkey. I'm coming back. Come on in. This is black and girlfriend, my girlfriend. Girlfriend. Okay. Aww. Hey, happy, what day is today? Sorry. Happy Mercury Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth and you are too. Welcome to this week's Venus Day deck for reading. Everything needs to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box of this video below for you to see. For this week's Venus Day deck for reading, I'll be channeling with there's Mary Magdalene, who's supporting the class high school and the good. I looked at Mary Magdalene, and what came up is that she was a Jew amongst Gentiles, amongst the outcasts. She's one of Jesus. She was one of Jesus's followers. Supposedly, Jesus casted out 7 demons out of her. It sounds like to me that he unblocked her 7 chakras, and then she's the only one to see Jesus rise from the dead. Reminds me of Aset and Asur. She's Aset. He's Asur, and she is a patron of converts, repentant sinners, sexual temptation, furnaces, tanners, and women, contemplating life, and pious people. I think it's pious. I've been meaning to look up the pronunciation of it. My bad. I've just been forgetting because I have other things to do. But anyways, so I asked Mary Magdalene myself, who are you and how would you like to describe yourself? And how would I like for me to describe you? And the following came up, the number sequence 4, 5, 6, 7 came up, and I see that as moving forward, progression, expanding, ascending, all that stuff. And then the zodiac signs that came up are Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Aries. And then she said collective, divine, universal progression and balance. And then she also said level-headed, forward movement. She also said she also advises not to miss your chance at what you love and desire. And she talks about upheaval and a breaking down of structure, balance, and then allowing change to happen and not ignoring it. So that's there's Mary Magdalene for you, and I'll be channeling with her for this week's Venus Days Up for reading. If you're an extra sound and experience, I apologize in advance. Life is life, and I'll handle if it gets too much. Like, I'm sharing, subscribe, very much appreciate it's helpful. And speaking this week's Venus Days Up for reading, it's gonna be 3. It's gonna be collective, then it's gonna be Leo, and then it's gonna be Aquarius. Collective because yeah, collective, and then Leo because it's Leo's birthday. Happy birthday, and then Aquarius because Aquarius is the bestest. Here I go. Here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're gonna start with the collective. Make sweet love once again. Let's see what we're gonna mark that one as. Oh, did I do that? Okay, I'm gonna like rewrite that because the coloring. No bueno. There we go. So I can see it better. And then I'm going to start from there. So for this week's Venus Day deck reading, the topic is the Aquarius full moon energy. First card to come out is Queen of Lanterns, which is Queen of Cups. Sorry. Okay. Second card, she looks like Storm. That's hilarious. But anyways, second card we have here is the Devil. Third card we have here is 6 of Muskets, which is 6 of Wands. Fourth card we have here is 7 of Muskets. Fifth card we have here is Knight of Steel, Knight of Swords. Sixth card we have here is the High Priestess. Seventh card we have here is the Hierophant. Eighth card we have here is 2 of Steel. Ninth card we have here is the World's card. 10th and last card we have here is 3 of Sense, which is 3 of Pentacles. I was about to say Earth. Bottom of the deck summary of all of that is the Knight of the Muskets. Top of the deck user watching this right now is Knight of Lanterns. A lot of movement. Oh. Based off emotions, mental, and spiritual, and all that stuff. A lot about the spirit and the mind. Okay. Okay. So there's something about healing, there's something about healing, something that could be going on here. Reorganizing or rebalancing something, some type of energy or whatever. There's something about also analyzing, like looking at something, like the details, whether you need to, or be careful of like over criticizing or over analyzing. There could be something about help as well. And there's something here about, yeah, there's definitely something heavy about balance, rebalancing. Something here about stability. There could be something about resources. Yeah, there could be something about help with resources, maybe getting resources back in balance. Huh. There could be something about senses as well, like smelling and touching and all that stuff. There could be something about somebody's worth or value. And then there's something here about awareness, communication, social media, society, social norms, influence. There's also something here about those that you mingle with often and the environment that you frequent. And it could be something that all this could like have influence on you or like influence on something. Is someone involved with the community, the comunidad? There's someone who's like moving on the intuition or they're riding that wave. Gnarly. Somebody riding that wave or whatnot. Somebody super intuitive and they just like riding on their intuition, or it could just be some type of wave or water or something like that. Something that you feeling or something. Randomly, be careful of like dogmatic stuff, things that keep you imprisoned, or like, um, would it be indoctrination as well? Maybe somebody's breaking free. There's something about forming maybe someone's own belief or somebody's own ritual or routine. Somebody's honing it in or sealing it or something like that. Oh, I love him as a DJ. He's always bringing out the nostalgic stuff. Ugh, he knows. Where is he from? Okay. There's something about also, it's like honing in or just holding on to some type of motivation, some type of spark, holding on to it. What do you know about that song, bro? And then there's something about like making decisions or whatnot. Someone who is just very decisive or whatnot, making decisions. And either you're doing this or there's a need to just make sure that the direction you're going, the decision that you're making is the right one and all that stuff. Being wise. Yeah, heavy intuition. Somebody very confident in it. You're riding on it. Somebody could be very heavily spiritual. And then It's not about dogma. I'm feeling dogma. Like this could be saying like be careful of like your own like creating some type of own dogma or something like that, or something with dogma in there. Also it could be like there's something of a focus of like how things have always been, but it's like it's imprisoned and then it's like this. That's crazy for something that's supposed to be freeing and all of that stuff. It's like someone maybe on the up and up or whatnot. It's time to move up, or something about somebody being on up and up, and then don't question it. You can ask questions just to make sure, but I guess that could go back to where I was saying in the beginning, like to be careful of over analyzing something. Let me do these. Oh Lord. Let me look at that one up. Again, there could be something about honing in some type of energy or thing or whatever anybody's working on. Seven of Muskets. Build your shelters and load your musket, for now is the time to go on the defensive. Perhaps you need to defeat a crew of raiders or convince your boss to give you a raise, whatever it may be. This card promises victory to those who hold their ground. There could be like guaranteed victory as well. Whether like it's gonna happen anyway, you know what I mean? Maybe Madeline is saying that this will happen, that's guaranteed, so no worries about it. And or it's like you are making sure yourself that this is happening type of thing. This is so random, but the song Dogtooth by what's his name? Tyler the Creator. There's a part like where he's like he's basically has a music video in this. It looks like it to me. I don't know. But yeah. Then what's my song? Real love, purified. Use your heart, not your eyes. Baby, just relax your mind. The original, okay? The original, not the sampled. Yeah, yeah. Free your thoughts and watch them fly. Uh-huh. Someone could be like very focused on something that they are creating. This could be with other people, but I feel like it could be more with a project that they're working on. Okay, so then you got Queen of Lanterns. I don't know. Someone's like moving on their intuition. They're riding the wave. I feel like there is a need to like just be careful of something about like being, I've been getting this lately too. It's like mermaids. Like when they were trying to catch mermaids, something about like mermaids swimming, and then just like this whole thing with I don't even know how to say it. I'm just gonna say it the best way I can. It's like humanity, humans, people, like when they see rare things, when they encounter rare things, they want to catch it and they want to like just entrap it. They want to put it on their wall. They want to hold it in a cage. They want to showcase it. I don't know what that is. And it's like if you know about the mermaids for real, like you know, they just want to trap the mermaids. This thing reminded me of the 13th year as well. If you ever watched a Disney movie, you were into Disney like that back then. Where the guy kept trying to like catch his mom, who was a mermaid. But yeah, you can watch that. I'm not gonna go into that. But yeah, something with mermaid, and then or riding the wave or intuition. And then I don't know if somebody's battling with like dogma and intuition and following the wave and all that stuff, following what you feel or whatnot, or like they're battling that within themselves with other people, both, who knows. Hmm Oh my gosh, I don't know really too deep about those stuff, about Ho'oponopono and the other stuff. Like, I don't know about too deep to really say that, but that was coming up too. But anyways, and then yeah, the whole thing when they basically used to have like the mermaids on their ships and stuff. I don't know, but yeah. Anyways, there's something about freedom, guaranteed freedom, something about protecting that, standing on it. Um, Free thinker, free mind, yeah. Connection with, it's like a connection, a good connection with both, like above and below type of thing. And there's something here with like routine or ritual or like a way of things. And like this could be like a balance between like uh someone who's like, this is, I don't know, it's like a balance between like what always has been, but also like creating new like ways. And then yeah, oh yeah, and then crossroads, yeah. And then there's something about guaranteed and solidifying it and all that stuff. There could be something about a new lifestyle, a new way of thing, an idea or something like that, or a project. But I'm gonna do a summary of the whole thing is Knight of Muskets. Something about motivated, a spark, and then writing on that spark, that motivation. I guess this could be with somebody else. It could be within yourself, though. This could be something that sparks within yourself. And yeah. A new, better way. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the Knight of Lanterns. Somebody is moving on their intuition or the way that they feel. It's very valid and it's true. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. That's what's happening, or that's what you need to do. Alright. What's this hat say? I can't even see it. Oh. Julio. Get off that down. Julio. Acapulio. Behind the deck, the summary of all of that is, again, the devil. I can't really show you a lot of it because blah, 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 blah. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the Knight of Swords. Maybe some people are related to the Dogon tribe. The Dogon tribe. I love the Dogon tribe a lot. I think it's that. I apologize if I said it wrong. but he still loves me. I ain't no superstar, the spotlight ain't shining on me. He know the jams, what he know about temptations, what he know about the bottom temptations. Nobody know about the shit. Some things I wish I could see. Cause I went to bed on top of the world. Now the world was on top of me. Mm-hmm. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of the card that came out, is Potion, Invigoration, Empowerment. Top of the deck, you was watching this right now, is Basil, Prosperity, Luck, Love. Aw. No, I ain't good, no, he still loves me. Oh, I'm worthy, baby. And I'm still loved. Anyway. I'm being worthy. But you still love me. I ain't no superstar. Spotlight ain't shining on me. Okay. To clarify the horn spray, we got the Knave of Swords, we got the Seven of Cups, and we got the Knave of Wands. And then we got the Moth card, Mystery, Concealment, and Illusion. There's like a lot of like possibilities and stuff like that. People should take advantage of it in a good way, you know, take advantage of it, all these possibilities and all that stuff. Or you are. There could be a lot of eurekas, things popping up mentally, and then just feeling the drive for it or whatnot. Yeah, this is dogma. I'm telling, or like just the way that things have been, and then there's something new, like someone comes through and says something, or it's like a new idea, a new thought form, or a new way, or something like that. A spark, a new idea. And it's like always been this way, but it's like here we go. I keep talking about the earthworm card that I have. It's like it's always been this way, but you know, sometimes you know something new that could make things better is cool. It's cool. Yeah, there's like a lot of possibilities, opportunities, and it's something about, you know, it's the whole thing about is spiritual before it's physical, or energetic before it's physical. Oh yeah, this is definitely an Aquarius full moon energy. I don't know, it just like it just like light bulbs. I was like, oh okay, yeah, because it's like future thinking. It's like Uranus and all that stuff. And there's some type of spark, and like someone, or just someone, or just like an energy of like, yeah, let's do this, you know. Oh, I have this idea, like, yes, let's do this. It could be in a group. Or again, it could be like something that you're working on again. You're supported. Or whatever this is, it's supported. I want to marry this man. How does he know this music? Like, you cannot know this type of music unless you were deep diving, which I used to do when I was little, back when AOL was the little you couldn't use the phone type of thing. Like, I used to just be going deep into the rabbit hole of 80s, 70s, 90s, like music that wasn't popular. It was music that was like, not everybody's not listening. So I'm like, how does this dude know this? So, oh God. Okay, here we go. We have our moth, mystery, concealment, illusion. While some species of moth are diurnal, we tend to associate moths with the night. Moths are beautiful night pollinators doing important work under the cover of darkness. Moths are often compelled to seek out the light even though it may endanger them. Moths, like butterflies, often have markings that disguise them, tricking predators into assuming they are something other than what they truly are. This illusion serves as protection. The moth card tells you that perhaps something around you isn't what it seems. Look for the truth and follow the light, but don't let yourself be blinded. There may be something in your life that needs illumination in order for you to take control. And then we have a reflection that says, what in your life needs illumination to enable you to see past a surface level illusion? That is deep. Okay. I don't know if somebody could like be like, yeah, this has been the way of things, but like, is it like the right way of things? How did this come about anyway? To me, this look like a waning crescent moon in the back of the moth or whatnot. There's something like, that's what I mean. That's like something in the dark, like seeing something in the dark and all that stuff. And then what we have here? Who we have here? We have here Capricorn. Imagine some industry stuff or like some weird stuff like that. I don't know. No, I do. I don't want to go there because it's getting scorpionic. Why is Scorpio coming? Scorpio's not even here. But like, I feel like sometimes like Capricorn can be that energy. It's like industry and that subtle stuff. And it's like, why has this been a thing anyway? And you know, sometimes there's a whistleblower and stuff like that. I'm getting a lot of weird stuff. No, I don't like it. I don't want to mention people's names. Nope. I don't like that. We have your Aquarius. Oh, it's definitely whistleblower. Lord of mercy. I don't like that energy. I really don't. And then we have your Pisces and Taurus. You could be any of those signs. The signs could be in charge. Could be energy that's reading. It could be anybody around you. Planetary placements, all that stuff. And then we have here Taurus, the good omen, the good meaning. It has Taurus here as well. So Taurus could be a heavy one too. So both Capricorn and Taurus are here very heavy. And it says stability, security, safety, nurture, home. The ability to thrive because of this. Stable, steady movement, and home is in the heart. Could be sovereignty and stuff like that too. Just a way of things. Yeah. Then we have here zealous. Zealous, and it has it's an adjective meaning showing great energy or enthusiasm in pursuit of a cause or objective. We have Wunjo here, W-U. Oh, God. We have W-U-N-J-O. No, that's not right. It's Thurasas. My bad. They look a little bit similar, but they're not really. We have here Thurasaz, Thurisaz, and it says thorn, reactive force, defense, and conflict. Something else said that too. I think it was the Seven of Muskets. Yeah, maybe some. Oh yeah, and it is the Wands, Seven Muskets could also mean standing up for yourself or something. Somebody's a whistleblower or like standing up. And like it's given like the pink elephant thing or the elephant in the room type of thing, and everybody just kind of walks around. Oh my gosh, I don't like that energy because I know certain things that's happening right now in the news. It's like literally everybody is like walking around it, but then somebody comes, like a new energy comes, somebody comes, and then sometimes I think of it like a child, and they're like, "Hey, what's that? Do you see that? Do you see?" And people are like, kind of just walking around looking at a person, or like people are like, "Shh, like you're not supposed to." And it's like, but that's weird. That's weird. That's not cool. Um, and then we have here omen, the good meaning, and it means wise, resilient. Something turns someone into a master strategist. Maybe somebody figured out their purpose or whatnot. To be, with the Aquarius full moon energy, the odd one out or whatnot. Maybe that's somebody found like their purpose in that. Mm. Yeah, this feels like a very vital energy as well too. But that's that for this week's Venus Day Deck reading. The topic, the Aquarius full moon energy. This was for the collective. I'm gonna go on to the Leos. Okay, sorry. I'm typing. I gotta literally make sure that like, cause my mind be running faster than my mouth. So I gotta make sure like, okay, am I saying that? Okay, yes. Okay. Time is a weird thing for me too. Okay. BRB. I'm gonna reset it for Leo. in my dreams. Alright. So, yeah. Who this? Okay. Happy birthday, Leo. We're gonna get into your reading. I'm so sorry, like, this dude is going nostalgic. Where is he from? He wow. It feels nice. Okay. Okay, so yeah, Leo, this is your reading. Topic is the full moon, the Aquarius full moon energy. And then first card to come out is the Three of Lanterns, which is Three of Cups. Second card to come out is the Ten of Steel, which is Ten of Swords. Third card to come out is the Lover's card. Wow, I just realized the type of cards that I'm using and what I was talking about in the collective. Oh, okay. The fourth card to come out is the Page of Lanterns. Fifth card to come out is the Four of Swords, which is the Four of Pentacles. Sixth card to come out is the Two of Muskets. Two of Wands. You need a man with sensitivity. Okay, we have Knight of Muskets as the seventh card. The eighth card we have here is the King of Lanterns. The ninth card we have here is Temperance, and the 10th and last card we have here is the Six of Muskets. Bottom of the deck, summary of all that is the Five of Muskets. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the Emperor. You need a man with sensitivity, a man like me. There's something here about healing, reorganizing, analyzing something. There could be something about nerves, health, someone's health. Maybe criticism, criticizing. There's something here about protection, being nurtured. Maybe someone needs to feel, that's hilarious, okay. Maybe someone needs to feel like nurtured and stuff like that, and it has to do with like the nerves and all that stuff. There's something about being nurtured or provided for, or you doing that, or something about that being done. There's something here about like security, stability, and yeah, being protective. Something about home. And then there's something here about change going on. There could be something with children, whatnot. So there could be something with like children, mother, home, and then nerves and regulating nerves or whatnot, having things together and all that stuff. Maybe this could be your inner child or not, or maybe not, or something about that. Maybe your inner child or something about the child in you, or maybe an actual child that needs that. That's what the focus is or whatnot. Yeah, something about children, that something about maybe something about a safe space for sure. A safe space, yeah. Some type of change. All of that. There could be something with warmth as well. And then there's something about it's like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it's like moving forward, expanding, growing, ascending, or whatnot, bettering, getting better, some type of progression. And since it's the moon in Leo, I'm gonna do it better and better because Cardi B is Leo, a Libra. But yeah, oh my gosh, no, he not. And a beautiful moon. Okay, yeah, this would be something. This would be something about a gathering of people. They could or whatnot as well. Okay, hold on. This could be like a gathering of people, or it could be something about, and then something maybe again, yeah, it could be something about a child or inner child, maybe something about community, maybe something about like emotions and just like waters, and this could be a healing thing or whatnot. Um, if it's not that, safe spaces or something like that. Must be a full moon. You have found support within a community that nurtures your emotional growth. Oh my gosh, so I sometimes really don't know how to say it, but I'm like I know what it is though. You have found support within a community that nurtures your emotional growth. Know that they will be your guides, confidants, and allies in the journey to come. Just as they have offered their support, you should be sure to offer yours. You should be sure to offer yours in return. So yeah, it could be a safe space. It could just, and if it's not with other people, when I could just be like a environment or whatnot, where you feel at peace or whatnot. Like your emotions, your waters could feel at peace. And I'm telling you, something with the nerves and all this stuff. Ding, 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 ding. I miss Brandy. I gotta binge on her now. There's something about balance and harmony. I feel like it's self control, balance, harmony, and self control. And it's like the whole typical thing of like you being a steady person and you being a steady person, people want to say it attracts. I just feel like there's like a alignment of like people or just like energy or environment based on like you having self control and being balanced within yourself, having moderation and all that stuff. And it could lead to like minded people, like minded person, a lover, or it's just like a peace, like a peaceful space or whatnot. Sorry that YouTube is boring. You can't listen to anything that I'm listening to. It's pretty good, okay? Aww. Never knew love like this. Feels like a breakthrough. Someone, oh my god, smells like Venus. Mmm. Don't wake me. I'm dreaming. Okay, so there's something about breaking through. I feel like somebody's like their passion, their motivation, whatever this fire is or whatnot, it's like a spark and they kept it going, kept it going, they kept it going. It's like a breakthrough. Um, there's like winds of change and all that stuff. Like stuff could be happening along the way, you know. It's just stuff be happening, okay? But know that you will win, especially as long as you believe you can. Just leave me alone. Um, um, as like things are changing and people are going in a certain direction, you know thyself and all that stuff, or there's like the energy of that overall. Just know that, you know, things just happen, things come up and all that stuff. Just stay strong through all of that. Keep going forward. Keep knowing thyself or whatnot. If you are looking for a certain type of energy to align with and all that stuff, like even when like you don't really like encounter those people, you encounter like energies that are negative or whatever, toxic or whatever. Um, it is what it is. Just kind of keep your eye on the prize type of thing. Yeah, this is definitely a breakthrough. Yeah, definitely a breakthrough. Very abrupt. Yeah, knowing thyself, self control. And then there's something about a leader, but like I said the other day, I don't remember I don't remember which one it was, okay? But it's like what I was saying with Forrest. Like, Forrest was just being Forrest, you know what I mean? Forrest was very passionate, was very much himself, and people just followed along or whatnot. I don't think he was like, "Oh, I want to be a leader." Maybe he did say it in part of the thing, but he just kind of like did or whatnot. Um, there's something about emotional maturity and harmony and peace. And then there's like a new energy, but like it doesn't mean, you know, I've questioned this a lot of times too. Like people talking about young and dumb or something like that, or like randomly, okay, I'm gonna say this too. Sometimes like, and it's not, I'm not trying to like really like jump down people's throats or like be like you, but sometimes I feel like people who are older or like more experienced in something, they've been doing something or in something, or they're older sometimes, like they project like their life choices onto people, and it's like, or I don't know, they project their life choices onto people, and it's like it's okay to like, you know, give advice or whatnot, but and it's hilarious because I don't know, I there's somebody like that told me something or whatnot, and immediately I wanted to like, as like a big sis, I wanted to like be like, girl, nah, 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 nah. Because, you know, what she was saying, it sounds word from word, like exactly like, you know, and she's younger than me, so I'm like, she's at the age, but I just listened. I just listened, and I was like, hey, if like whatever happens, like, let me know. You could feel free to come talk to me, da da da. And like even if she does or does not, whatnot, I do want to like give her advice, but I don't want to like overstep my boundaries and project, because even though it sounds the same thing and blah blah blah, like we not the same, you know. But all of that stuff, there's stuff something with that there. Um, Getting the earthworm thing again as well. Upgrade the Page of Lanterns. It says the Page of Lanterns is filled with creative inspiration and optimism. His endless potential inspires a sense of wonder in all he meets. He should accept any guidance that's offered, for it will lead to greater discoveries. And like, I don't know, then another thing was, I waver on sometimes, something about like the whole thing about young and dumb, or yeah, like just people who are just age and experience, and something about like, yes, just a lot of things are common and happen a lot, and pass on some type of advice if you've been through something and all that stuff. At the same time, I feel like you gotta be careful of projection. Um, and then it's the whole thing of like, and I'm just quoting this. I don't want to go in a rabbit hole. It's like the whole thing of like, a child, they come out and they're free and they know and all that stuff, and then like just facing the world and all that stuff, things change over time. um there's something with that there. I'm gonna leave it. uh I feel like somebody could be young and also have themselves together or something like that, or be new to something and have something together or something. um yeah, there's something about stability. As long as you're stable and you protect, know that you protect, and you protect, you will always win. Also, there's something about like a guarantee, like you're safe, you're good. It's like when somebody touches home run or whatever it's called, or the base or whatever, it's like safe. Sorry, I was just checking something. Then yeah, that whole thing over there, I already said that. It's like a whole thing of like as you are going through all that, yeah, da 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 da. Okay, so I went through all that. Then yeah, it starts with the Three of Lanterns. This could be about like comunidad, or whatnot, mingling with others, like or whatnot. It could be some type of breakthrough when it comes to that. Some type of breakthrough, and it has to do with aligning something with the new energy. Could be with a child or children. Locked in, knowing thyself. Personally, my life experience, I've always known, and I feel like just as like I was saying earlier, as life went on, I just analyzed my life up until now. I'm like, as life went on, I just feel like I allowed things to shift, and I'm back to I'm back to originally what I've always been known and wanted to do from a child, which is crazy. Um, how do I even say that? It's like a passion and then carrying it out type of thing. A passion and carrying it out. And it's in a way that's efficient. It's not all over the place. It's very efficient. Like I guess a fire, and it's like a contained fire type of thing. Overall, summary of the whole entire thing is a five of muskets. I feel like there's some type of changes going on. It could feel chaotic with the winds of change. Know that you are protected, that things are gonna go the way they're supposed to go. Yeah. Did I say that for this one or the collective? It feels very supported and guaranteed. But just know that um you're gonna probably come across some type of like a little bit of chaotic energy. Top of deck, user watching this right now, the Emperor card. Something about self-control and knowing thyself as well. Taking charge. Boss mode. Yeah, you know thyself. Very clear. Oh, wow. What's this one here? Yeah. I'm going to read the Five of Muskets real quick. Because I'm feeling like I should. Upright says, keep careful watch for approaching enemies. Whether this conflict stems from a dispute or a competition, it is sure to block your current goals. Fortune may favor the bold, but is this fight truly worth it? What's the best way to end this battle? You have to prove nothing. You don't have to prove it. Yeah. Don't fall into the trap and get swept up, okay? You know yourself. Prove what? Where? I keep saying the example Elphaba. All these people talking about she have to prove. You have to prove your what? Prove her worth to what? To who? Prove her worth to the people who were trying to dress the same color as her natural skin. Prove her worth to somebody who don't even know magic. Okay, and needed her to do it. Prove what? Prove qué? Prove to who? No. Oops, my bad. I'm gonna keep it like that. Bottom of the deck, which is the summary from the clarity cards that came out, is Three of Wands. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the Moon card. And then bottom of the deck, which is the summary of those cards, is Sage, Wisdom, Purification, and Harmony. Top of the deck, easy watching this right now, is Cauldron, Creation, Opportunity, Caring. Aw, Zachary. All right. So, to clarify the whole entire spread, you got, what is that? You got the, what you call it? The Hangman card. The Queen of Cups in reverse, I think. Kind of came sideways, but it's more, looked like it was in reverse. And then we got the Seven of Wands and the Knave of Pentacles in reverse as well. And then the Oracle cards that came out are Roots, Healthy Patterns, Early Growth, and Altar, Gratitude, Releasing Burdens. Then we do the charms afterwards. Something about surrender. I feel like surrender, doubt, and worry. I don't know if somebody don't believe in themselves or something. That's pretty sad. Somebody don't feel like they fruitful. They together. That they don't have love. That's crazy because Leo is the heart. Weird. No offense. I just find it weird when I know of a sign for something and they literally don't feel like they like that. And it's hilarious because I have met a lot of Leos like that. And I'm like, how do you not know that you're it? That's weird, Leo. Surrender to the goodness. I feel like surrender and also be you, surrender to yourself, be you, you know thyself. And, you know, I don't want to be that person, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's like, even when things feel like it may be chaotic or it may stop or something like that, still surrender and don't worry because your energy, I say your energy is a filter. I usually say that it's like a filter. Your authenticity is a filter, a filter. It's hilarious because you have Leo and then Aquarius and full moon Aquarius. Yeah, your authenticity is a filter, so surrender to that and know thyself and all that stuff. The right people, the right community, the right energy is going to be there or whatnot. Um, hmm. Does someone feel like they're not fruitful or something like that? But it looks like there's stuff deeper or something like that. Something about those who get it or get you or get it, whatever the it is. That is wild. I don't know, there's something about someone feeling incapable. If you feel incapable too, and if it does reflect in real life and all that stuff, do the work to feel capable, but like not for external validation, for like what you feel like is like truly um you being capable kind of thing. If I said that correctly. That's interesting. I'm getting this from these cards. What? Cause that's what I really feel here. Okay. All right. I'm not allowed to go on a rant. No way. Because I feel like I know exactly what this is. Um, and then there's something with these. Like, I don't know how to really explain it. With this right here and then this here. Okay. Like, I can see what it is. I hope you do know what that is. I don't know. We have your root, healthy patterns, early growth. Roots create a foundation, giving a plant stability and strength. Twining deep throughout the soil, they are both anchors and explorers, seeking water and nutrients to feed the plant. Roots expand and divide, creating beautiful natural patterns. The roots card reminds you to make sure your project has good roots. Don't race through this early stage of creation. If you ensure a healthy foundation in the early stages, your project will have a better chance of success. Like a strong root system that will support and nourish a plant, it's important to establish routines and healthy patterns you can rely on when life gets chaotic. A reliable foundation will bring you confidence and reduce pressure in times of stress. Reflection. Do you need to go back to the foundations or something to examine them and perhaps reinforce them? I'll never again let anyone or allow anyone or allow myself for anybody or anything outside of myself to take me out of my to trick me out my spot to trick me out my spot to like take me out of like who I am ever again, because that is not a good feeling. We have your altar, gratitude, releasing burdens. It is important to make time and space for connecting with spirit. In that space, look into your heart for truths. The altar card can help you reflect on your blessings and what you need to express gratitude for. Conversely, look inside for the truth about your challenges. There may be something you need to release to the universe in order to grow and flourish, or a burden you need to surrender so that you can move forward. The altar can help. Take stock on what you are grateful for. Think about what you can offer nature or spirit to share your blessing. The reflection here is what isn't serving you and can be released into the universe for you to move on. And then we have here Gemini. I am Gemini, super flying guy. Then we have here Pisces and Sagittarius and Aries. You could be any of those signs. The signs could be in chart, be the energy of this reading. It could be planetary placements. It could be anywhere around you, all that stuff. Um, we have here trans, which is a prefix meaning across, beyond, through, on the other side of. Yeah, it's certainly a breakthrough. I knew it was gonna be ultimate. You are the ultimate. You are the one that that's what made us over here. And I literally was like, do somebody not believe in this? But then Mary Magdalene was saying you're the ultimate. And I don't know if it's because you're new or like you're young or I don't know what is going on here. Listen to what you call it? Denzel Curry song. I am the ultimate. You are the one that hurt me all in the streets. You are the ultimate. We have your Berkano, Berkano, and it says birth, fertility, growth, new beginnings. Yeah. I don't know if someone's becoming sovereign or something like that, setting out a new on something, doing something new, whatnot. And then we have our ants, the good omen, the good meaning, and it has the number sequence 666, and it has Leo. Wow. And then it says triumph over conflict, self-control, confidence, willpower, positive progress, celebrating successfully, overcoming temptation, addiction, and trials. And that's over here or whatnot. So that's that, dear Leo. For this week's Venus the deck for reading the topic, the Aquarius full moon energy, that was your reading. And yeah, again, happy birthday. I'm going on to Aquarius. All right, I'll be back. This thing is acting up. Why are you being silly, ho? Ring ding dong, ring ding 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 dong, ring ding dong. Sorry for the banging. For the bang, bang, bang. Okay, let me stop because, oh God. Oh God. Okay. Alright, so, hey there, Aquarius. This is your reading for this week's Venus Day. Hold on. This is your reading for this week's Venus Day deck for reading the topic, the Aquarius full moon energy. Let's get started. Hold on. I want to write down. Where did I put the pen? Okay. Okay, so here we go. First card to come out is the Ace of Lanterns with the Ace of Cups. Second card to come out is the Five of Steel, Five of Swords. Third card to come out is the Ace of Muskets, Ace of Wands. Fourth card to come out is Two of Steel. Fifth card to come out is the Star card. Sixth card to come out is the Queen of Steel. Seventh card to come out is the Hermit card. Eighth card to come out is the Six of Swords, which is the Six of Pentacles. Ninth card to come out is the Six of Steel. The 10th and last card to come out is the Two of Lanterns. Bottom of the deck, which is the summary of all of that, is the Strength card. Top of the deck, you're watching this right now, is the Five of Lanterns. There's something here about a new beginning. Maybe some of you are becoming sovereign. Something about being independent. Something about your autonomy. Something about drive, motivation. Pew! I don't know what to call this other than awareness. There's some, I'm trying to find another word for it, but I think it's awareness, like awareness of like deeper stuff. Like things could look a certain way, and then there's like awareness of like, oh, that is deeper, or like all that stuff. It could be conspiracy things to people, but it's actually the truth. Anyways, we're gonna move forward. There's something here about change, something about change. It could be something about children, your children, just children in general. I believe that you have a future, the children. And it could be your inner child or something about your childhood or something like that. Also, there's something about like a change and everything like that. Maybe performing, like entertaining and like being out there and all that stuff. And yeah, change, all of that. It could be something about the heart and the warmth as well. There's something here about balance, about stability, about resources, maybe being provided for and all that stuff. There'd be something about there's something about awareness and the senses. You know, it could be like the subtle things too, like picking up on body language or like just picking up on simple things. Like you don't even know how you know that, but you do. It could be the clears, but it could actually be like, you know, it's funny. I was thinking about that earlier. Something about pattern recognition. Something with the senses. There could be something about worth and all that stuff. balance, stability, all that. Being provided for, all that stuff. There's something here about a cycle. Wow, it is pattern recognition. That's crazy. There's something about a cycle, something about possibly like money, and then there could be something about, yeah, something deeper. It is like the pattern recognition and the conspiracy stuff. There's something about awareness, and there's a theme or word for it, and it's not coming to me. I'm not gonna sit here and try to think about it that hard. Hmm. There could be something about sexuality, but I don't really think so. Mm-hmm. And then there's something here about rebalance, healing, um, health and all that stuff. And there could be something about, there's something about like school or being a student or like something like that. And then there's could be also something about like criticism, analyzing, and all that stuff. I don't know if some people are doing research because the Hermit card is here. And okay. Whether this is like love pertaining to relationships, romantic relationships, friendships, business partnerships, family, whatever it is, right? There's something with like a separation, maybe a breakup, a heartbreak, and it's like new for new or something like that. Like somebody's clear. It's like thinking about something, wondering about something, contemplating something, but then like gotten clarity. Confusion is the devil. Mm-hmm. It was something about conflict and contemplating about it, thinking about it, and then getting clarity about it and moving forward. Like it was confused. Something about confusing, some type of like conflict, some type of bulana, and it may have had people wrapped up in like confusion, contemplating, wondering what is what or whatnot, but then there was like clarity, something cleared up, and like a decision was made, and yeah. Hmm. Oh yeah, oh for sure. Something about gathering up information as well, or like being wise about something or whatnot, wisened up to something, and yeah, I feel like something about wisening up to something. Maybe some of y'all had to do some type of internal, like looking internal, or like maybe we're in solitude or some type of research or something like that, and like made someone stronger, smarter, spiritually stronger, smarter, or something like that. I'm coming, hold on. Ring ding dong, ring a ding 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 dong. Keep your heads ringing, ring ding dong, ring a ding 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 dong. This is random. I give grace to things. I try not to like see something and then be like, but I've been becoming more sharp about what I'm observing and just having shorter time with the bull nana. I don't even know how to explain it without coding. If you get it, you get it. Mhm. And then there could be something about what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. There's something about like a new love, maybe an outpour, like emotional freedom or emotional renewal and all that stuff. Knowing better. Somebody could be better when it comes to. This is gonna sound so corny. It's like, it's like better, knowing better when it comes to love and all that stuff, Just being very confident, and everything like that. Being also very discerning, way more discerning about stuff like that. Something with a conflict and some type of breakup, heartbreak, separation, disappointment. There's something here about like maybe it's sent someone into solitude, isolation, and it's like maybe something with reflection when it came to that, or analyzing when it came to that. In that solitude, reflection, and maybe someone decided something to move forward, to end something. Um, Maybe someone pinpointed what something was, and it was contributing to the five of steel. So it's like, okay, we gotta end that. Um, mm, yeah, renewal. This could be about your health. It could be about your health. It could be about your mental health. It could be like the physical health or mental health. Maybe all of it, both, everything like that, lifestyle, something like that. And it's like a renewal, insight, a eureka, or just something about knowing what could make something better. And there was some type of contemplation, making a decision to move forward. And aw, this is like real love. Real love. I'm searching for real love. Something set my heart free. Real love. Ah, searching for the real love. Okay. What is that? Mm-hmm. It's gonna sound a little corny. I don't know. It's, it could even be with love within yourself and all that stuff. So what came out is the Ace of Lanterns, an outpour, something about new love and everything like that. What actually is love, not what people keep saying is love and passing off as love. There's something with conflict. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. Yum, 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 yum. Something with, did a conflict happen and it's just sparked like a eureka, made somebody think about something, and it's like it freed though. I know that energy way too well personally. It's like literally like it's like a tug and all that stuff. Cause people just be, oh, this is a whole bunch of stuff which I really kind of don't care about, man. Cause it's too much. I don't care enough to really think about that. it's just a whole bunch of stuff, and then like you get clarity on it, and once you get clarity on it, like you are like this and that. Like at first you kind of weighing the scale on stuff, like what is that, like um this and that. But then once you really see what the evidence, or the you get a eureka or something like that, um it goes from that to making a decision, thinking about it, and it's freeing. It's freeing, it's healing. Now knowing how to set boundaries, or you're very sharp, very wise, know better type of thing. Could be from the isolation, the solitude, something that someone was looking into. Um, yes, healing. Yep, analyzing, getting back together, progression. Towards, and I guess like like-minded people, like-minded person, real love, connection. Okay, this is within yourself, is like self-love or whatnot, a deeper self-love or whatnot. It's a whole cosmic thing. Then bottom of the summary of all of that, strength card, yeah, just super heavy confidence. Again, I'm getting what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and then it's like super confidence, having the willpower and everything like that. Um, yeah, moving, um, going towards better, moving back. Yeah, there are no Six of Cups or anything, but I don't know if some people felt stuck or just in some bull nana. It's a lot. I don't like thinking about it. It's like I don't care. But then it's like a breakthrough and moving forward, expanding and growth and all of that stuff. What pressure makes diamonds? Something about tough skin. I don't like any of that because I don't want to go into the rant of why. I don't like that. I don't believe in tough love. Top of the deck user watching this right now is the Five of Lanterns. Currently, somebody could be experiencing some type of breakup, separation, or disappointment, or something like that. Um, and someone could be starting new in something. I just would like for you to um, be aware of the commitments or contracts that you go into with others for sure. Yeah, the commitments and contracts you go in with people for sure and all that stuff. Make sure that there's commitments and working with people and all that stuff, but make sure that you are also like a free being within that. A lot more self-care, self-respect, self-love, I guess. Ooh. Oh. Bottom of the deck, which is the summary of all that, is the Queen of Pentacles. Top of the deck, who's watching this right now, is, oops, the Knight of Swords. not talking about that. I don't know why. Sometimes, like, I don't feel like it. So, yes. Nice. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of the card that came out is Moon, Phases, Cycles, Intuition. Top of the deck, if you're watching this right now, is the Oak Tree, Power, Courage, and Strength. The collective had Moth, so if you want to watch that, you can watch that as well. There's Aquarius. Is that Kanaz? Alright, to clarify this home target spread, you got the Six of Swords in reverse. You also got the Death card. And you also got the Tower card in reverse with the Seven of Cups in reverse. And then for the Oracle card, you got Moth, Mystery, Concealment, and Illusion. And then I'll do the charms afterwards. It's like there's something here about not, that is crazy, not wanting to like not wanting to, and this definitely feels a little bit like the collector reading, like, but dogma is not here. Dogma isn't here. But there's something about like a change, an upheaval, a change. But the fact that the Six of Swords is in reverse, the Tower card is in reverse, with the Seven of Cups, I feel like the Tower could, some type of upheaval and change could bring like way more opportunity and stuff. Just like a dam that breaks and the water gushes through. Um, Change is here, transformation is here. This is so random. Oh my gosh. And then I'm thinking about, I don't know if it was on MTV, no, Mad TV, or whatever that was. It was one of these shows where they had skits, and like the women had like a 30-year-old or 40-year-old baby. It's like needing to give birth and then not wanting to give birth, but you have to let the baby come out. Like, it's like literally that. It's like needing to give birth but holding the baby in until it's like 30, 40 years old. That's weird. Sorry, my bad. But yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know. So there's some type of I don't want to ask that. I don't want to say that either because I feel like people be getting offended, but not really. It's like, do you like the pain or no? Like, because it's just like it sounds like there's conflict and it's like toxicity and it's just a lot that I don't even want to even like say all of it because it's just like ugh. And it's like, do you want to be tied to that still? And then it's like, okay, there's a chance to like move forward and progress and get out of that BS, you know what I mean? There's like, there's things that could come through and all that stuff anew. But I guess I don't know. With the Six of Swords in reverse, it's like I don't know if somebody's doubting, they're fearing, or they're just there could be something also like mentally like keeping stuck or something like that. Um, when when it comes to that, like there's progression, and of course, there may be some type of breakup or end or whatnot, disappointments, and boo hoo, cry. But do you want to stay in like the? That's what I mean. The cycle of the bull nana, especially if you're noticing it. You know what I mean? Like if you're noticing it, you're noticing the pattern recognition. I feel like for weeks I've been saying this in a lot of the readings where I'm starting to see the loop and it's just a lot of what you call it, deja vu, and I'm just talking to people and I'm like I can literally word exactly what you're about to say. But yeah, something about that, and then something about transformation, new. Yeah, it's healing. Transformation and new healing and everything like that. Maybe it's something about like you don't know what the new is like. The Fool card. You kind of like taking a risk and all that stuff. The whole thing with Moana too, the second Moana, where she was like telling Moana, the bat lady, I forgot what her name is, and she was like, "You're a way shower," and she or something like that. And she laughed at her because she was like, "Oh, you think that you need to know what's ahead to be a way shower?" Or whatnot, and she taught her to just jump into it. Like you don't have to know whatever, something like that. If you watch Moana 2 or whatnot, go watch it. I like Moana. But yeah, there's something about that. And that's funny, the bat and the at night, and this is like at night. At night. There's something about just like the unknown and whatnot. Maybe you could relate to that. There's something about because she was saying that she was like, oh well, I don't know, I need to know or something like that. And the bat lady was like, you really think you need to like see or know to be a way shower? And mm, I feel like has the facts or something about knowing or seeing. There's something about enlightenment. And that's what I mean. Like, I don't even know if that's really that's for people or something like that. There's just something about like self love and do you want better? Do you want to progress? Do you want to heal? I don't like mental agony, so eventually I will start doing stuff to get out of it. I don't like mental agony. I don't like when I don't have peace. I don't like stress. So I'm gonna do something about it. Um, but yeah, there's some type of like not really allowing the upheaval to happen or something like that. Maybe somebody's still contemplating, wondering. I don't know if it's about yourself, about like the situation, the environment, the people, the person. Aquarius, no. Sometimes when I be hearing like the collective Aquarius reading from other people that I watch, I'm like, no, Aquarius, no. Like, I'm like, get out. Like the dude, like what's his name? I forgot his name from the movie Get Out. Get out. Like, are you not? No. Mm-mm. But I understand. I was there. I get it. I get it. I'm not gonna stunt your experience. Anyways, that's what I'm getting there. I tried. But then we have here moth. It says mystery, concealment, illusion, and it says while some species of moth are diurnal, which I guess I think that means like they're both in the during the day and night. So yeah, while some species of moths are diurnal, we tend to associate moths with the night. Moths are beautiful night pollinators doing important work under the cover of darkness. Moths are often compelled to seek out the light, even though it may endanger them. Moths, like butterflies, often have markings that disguise them, tricking predators into assuming they are something other than what they truly are. This illusion serves as protection. The moth card tells you that. Perhaps something around you isn't what it seems. Look for the truth and follow the light. The light is too bright, but don't let yourself be blinded. Oh my gosh. There may be something in your life that needs illumination in order for you to take control. And we have here reflection. What in your life needs illumination to enable you to see past a surface level illusion? Man, it must be something deep. Scorpio's here. It must be something deep. It must be something you love, someone you love, like real deep, 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 deep. You gotta see it, baby. You know, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna leave it alone. We have here Scorpio. No, I'm not gonna leave it alone. People could use that to their advantage. You know that people use that to their advantage. I call it emotional manipulation. There could be other words for it or whatnot. I just don't know right now. But yeah, we have here Scorpio. We have here Aquarius, you, and then we have here there's no sense? I guess not. Sorry, I'm just making sure. Oh no. Okay, so yeah, we have here Aquarius, we have here Scorpio, we have here Virgo, we have here Scorpio again, heavy, we have here Aries, we have here Leo. Do we have Leo? Yeah, we do. We have Leo. You could be any of those signs. The sign could be your chart, could be anybody around you. Could be the planetary placements, the energy of the reading, and all that stuff. All that, all that. We have her Anpu. Anpu is Anubis, okay? And my best friend. I'm coming back. Hold on. Yeah, so I looked up Anpu. Anpu is an Egyptian god with a jackal head. He's the Egyptian god of embalming, mummification. He weighs a heart on the scale with a feather. He's the protector of graves. He guides the dead souls through the afterlife or the underworld. And I asked Anpu myself, who are you and how would you like to describe yourself? And the number 1 came up. And he said he keeps things clear for new beginnings. He clears with energy. He does maintenance of clear aura energy. He feels like the phoenix. He burns to bring everything back to the start, the base, the core, the one, clarification. He's an impartial type of energy, okay? He's assertive. He has an it is what it is energy, and I love that because I do not like confusion. Like, he's very straightforward. And so is Archangel Michael. And I just need that, like, boop. I don't need all the roundabouts. That's why he's my best friend. And then Archangel Michael's my second best friend. But anyways, yeah, there's something about that there. Maybe there was some, yeah, and I talked about that, the chaos and all that stuff. There may be some type of chaos, maybe some type of renewal, trying to set you free and all that stuff from the chaos, all the BS, all the stress. And then we have here, I think that is Kenaz, Kenaz. I'm sorry, that's not, it isn't. I'm sorry. So it's Jera-A, 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 Jera-A. And it means year, peace, prosperity, fruitful harvest. This could be like what you can have or experience if you're not doubting or still thinking about it. Yeah, you can have peace. Peace is it. Peace is it, okay? And fruitfulness and prosperity or whatnot. If you stop stalling it or something like that, maybe overthinking it. Maybe you want to watch. You would like to watch the Jupiter Day Charm Such card per reading that I had earlier. You see it. You know, oh, I'm not gonna say it. It's too much to talk about. Yeah, you see it. It's crazy. The eye, it's wild. And then I don't know if it's like this solitude or isolation, and like you have to see it, like it's in your face. We have a conundrum, and now I'm meaning a confusing and difficult problem or question. Yep, it is not confusing. It's very, very clear. Very okay. If you love yourself, act like it. Anyways, that's that for this week's Venus Day deck reading, and that was for the Aquarius. The topic, the Aquarius full moon energy. If you're like a personal reading, you can visit my link tree. You can email me separate things. Time tables will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, subscribe to her. Appreciate it. Self and peace out. Have a good one. Bye.